If you could only give one tip about gut health, what would it be and why? This is JJ Virgin, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Antlers Longevity from Instagram asks, if you could only give one tip about gut health, what would it be and why? All right, this is a first here on the Ask the Health Expert podcast. I've got the father of one of our guests who's been on a couple times. You all know and love Dr. Will Cole. Well, now I've got Dr. Bill Cole. His dad is on today to be answering questions for you. So Dr. Bill Cole is a functional medicine expert and a health coach, and he is the founder and creator of the Key Cellular Nutrition and Cellular Health Accelerator programs. And he there, by the way, with a team of more than 30 dedicated health experts, educate individuals on the steps needed to start improving their well-being. His specialty really is the 40 to 65-year-old women market. So I'm like, come on over to the show, Dr. Bill. Also, he has been a competitive bodybuilder, skilled hunter, avid golfer, but for the last 36 years, his biggest passion is natural health. And that's been his main focus. So I am super excited to have him with us today. Stay with us. We'll be right back to answer that question.
I'd like to preface that if I could before I get started, because I think it's important to understand that the health of the gut is largely determined by this microbial balance that we have inside the gut. We call it the microbiome, right? It's this balance between good bacteria and bad bacteria. And that balance is really uppermost in terms of the health of our gut. Now, as it relates to the answer, it's generally not going to be just one thing. I feel like I would be remiss if I'm not more complete in my answer here. But I can kind of boil it down to one thing if we think of it this way. The number one thing that I would recommend is that people avoid chemicals that have been designed to kill living things. Let me explain. We all know what insecticides and pesticides are. We've heard of chlorine, right, in our water. We know what antibiotics are, antibacterial soap, antibiotics in our food. These things have been designed to kill living things. It's not a bad thing. But unfortunately, when they get in our body, especially in excess, they kill living things. Well, that includes our microbial balance. And the number one offender that I would say, especially as we go along here, is something called glyphosate. That is the active ingredient in Roundup. And research has been showing that it's not only carcinogenic, but 4 seconds after it touches the lining of our gut, it begins breaking the lining of our gut down. And what's going to happen there at that point is you're going to wipe out your good bacteria. It's really endemic, really, today. We're using it not only to kill plants, but they're actually using it to desiccate like wheat. They'll spray it a second time because it helps to dry up the wheat. And they've actually produced seeds now that the plant is considered to be Roundup ready, meaning they can douse the plant with an extra large amount of Roundup. So we're getting this in our food supply. If you really think of it this way, even if we're talking about eating meat, for instance, people are going to think, well, it's going to just be in plant food. But if you look at a cow, and a cow is eating corn that has been sprayed with Roundup, right? They might eat an acre of corn, and that's going to concentrate in their tissues. And then we come along and we eat the cow. And so we're getting this concentrated amount of something bad like glyphosate. And like I said, 4 seconds after it touches the lining of the gut, it begins breaking that down. We create what's called a leaky gut. A leaky gut is where you have these microscopic holes that develop from chronically inflamed gut lining. Now it allows undigested food, bacteria, virus, toxins to escape into the bloodstream. It creates an immune response because those things are not supposed to be there. So your immune system goes on attack. That creates chronic inflammation. It's a cycle that's just perpetuated almost every meal, every day. if I could take a step back and also state that even one round of antibiotics, just one round, has been shown to decimate 30% of our good bacteria. And now we have people that have been taking antibiotics almost every year of their life, right? And especially now, how much have we used antibacterial soap? That stuff gets into our skin and it kills our good bacteria. So I really would like to look at it from that standpoint of like, well, we have to avoid these things. We have to give our gut a chance to thrive, but we can't do that when we're consuming these agents that are designed to kill what's in our gut. So that would be my number one suggestion as far as what we can do to ensure gut health. With our clients, we recommend even just Googling something called the Dirty Dozen, which will give us specific foods that are the worst offenders. And if we could just even start there, but if somebody can afford to go organic, there is benefit there, no doubt. And if you can't afford to go organic, then certainly wash your fruits and vegetables as best you can.
This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetojj.com.